Hi, I'm Alicia Hallatt. I'm the new Human Wildlife Coexistence Officer for Somerset Wildlife Trust. Whilst it's a very fancy sounding title, actually it is exactly what it says on the tin. I'm here to help people and wildlife live together. It's been a steep learning curve. It shouldn't have surprised me, but when I joined, to realise just how good everyone is at their job was quite overwhelming. Everyone has such a distinct niche within the trust, so they really know their jobs. But proving that you can be a nice person and successful, everyone has been so supportive. Everyone offered an open door for help and support, and every offer felt genuine. So I grew up with a variety of animals. I bought 2 goats for my 8th birthday and 3 ducks for my 9th birthday, and I didn't get any birthday money for my 10th birthday. Through the university holidays, I worked for Highland Wildlife Park, and that was the moment when I realised the power of that connection of people with wildlife. You see that emotional connection, suddenly everything changes. Not just for that wildlife or that person, but they'll go out and they'll talk to people, they'll take other actions, they engage in conservation conversations. It's just so powerful, and I just love that. I think one of my biggest opportunities is the people of Somerset. I have lost count of the number of volunteer groups, community groups, other organisations in Somerset who are doing amazing things for wildlife. And that gives me so much hope that people are that generous with their time, their resources, that they are that proactive in going out and doing things to create the world they want to see. We've got a long way to go in this county, in this country, but for all the time we've got people like that who are helping, that gives me hope. People are our biggest opportunity. It's very early days for me in this role still, but given how the role came to be in the first place, the amount of public support, I think the concept itself has been very well received. Everyone I've spoken to has also been so encouraging, so supportive. I haven't got the time. I'd love to go out to see everyone individually, but I haven't got the time. I've got a car, not a time machine. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping to get my name out there, and then it just spread organically. And I've been so heartened. I have already had people come to me asking for advice. The fact they've been that brave, I'm really grateful for. The pressure now is on me to deliver, but so far everyone has been really welcoming. It was also really humbling to discover how my role had been funded, how generous everyone had been. Whilst it has a lot of pressure, it also just gives me that little bit more motivation to deliver just that little bit more for the people and wildlife of Somerset. Main targets for the first year, where do I even start? I really want us to deliver the beaver management strategy for the county. It's being co-written with other organisations. It's a labour of love, but really want to get that delivered. Also really hoping that we can establish enough support groups around the county so that local people have local people they can go to for support and advice, or if they just want to learn more. Unfortunately, funding for beaver management is really difficult to come by everywhere in England at the moment. So trying to tap into different pots, one of the things I'd really like to get sorted is a paid beaver field officer role. And I would also like to be able to include local people in that too, with a voluntary beaver warden group. Alongside that, I'm also working with the Two Moors Pine Marten project so that people on Exmoor have all of the help and support they need prior to that potential release. Simultaneously, I'm speaking to other people around Somerset and in neighbouring counties for when those pine marten populations start to disperse and potentially join up in our county. And not stopping to draw breath, also speaking to the project leads for the White-tailed Eagle project in Wales and the wildcats in Devon, just so that we have Somerset on their radar. Both project leads are amazing and they're as keen as I am to have Somerset involved. So I'll be doing whatever I can to facilitate that so Somerset also gets their chance to have a say before any decisions are made. I see that Somerset has two big challenges. Firstly, it's the political and regulatory landscape. There just seems to be a mismatch at the moment between what is the stated intention and rhetoric and what the frameworks are that actually support that. So things like getting beaver release licences is so hard to do despite the stated intention that we want to have beavers back. Trying to get funding to support existing populations is nigh on impossible, and that really needs to change. Another big challenge in this area is lack of data. As the Somerset State of Nature report showed last year, we know we've got species, but we just don't have enough data on where they are or their population. So anyone who was wanting to record some data, we would be so grateful. Somerset Environmental Records Centre or iNaturalist, great places to start.